This is Joe Pugh for Fight Hub TV. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Callum Smith. First of all, how are you? Brand new, fresh announcement, long-term fight deal with Boxer.
Yeah, I'm excited to get the ball rolling again, and I've signed a deal with Boxer and Sky Sports, so it's exciting times for me again.
100%, and everyone knows about the Sky Sports machine. Boxer coming up with fresh, new fights like this, a huge fight in Shields Marshall. That, as well as obviously the deal that they offered you, what persuaded you to go over to Sky?
Just obviously, I was a free agent, to be brutally honest with you, and I had a number of offers on the table, and Sky just seemed to sway me, and obviously there's big fights that can be made in Sky.
100%, and one that's already been thrown about is Chris Eubank Jr. It'd be a massive domestic fight. Everyone wants to see that. From your point of view, do you think we'll see that this year?
I hope so. I think that the question's got to be asked to Chris and his team. I've said this since the day I signed with Sky. I'll take that fight tomorrow, and hopefully that can be made. But the question's got to be asked to Chris now. He's quite quiet on the situation, but we'll wait and see.
From your understanding, if the fight was to be made, what weight would it be made at?
It depends, obviously. Chris has agreed 158, 157 for Kell Brook, so I think he should agree that for me too.
Definitely, and obviously, last time out you had a fantastic win over Vargas on a massive female fight in Taylor Serrano. You're here today for the press conference for probably a fight just as big on the female level with Shields Marshall. Just a quick thoughts on this fight? Yeah,
a top fight, two top women, two top fights in boxing in general, you know what I mean, and two of the best middleweights in the world, and I'm glad we're getting to see it now rather than later, because the more them fights drag out, someone loses or someone, and it'll ruin it. So I'm glad they're fighting now, both in the prime, and we'll see who's the best middleweight in the world.
If you can't fight Eubank by the end of the year, are you still pursuing those titles at 154 going forward?
Yes, of course. I'm still ranked number 2 with the WBO, 3 with the WBC, 4 with the WBA. I'm still going to be pushing in a position to get a challenge at one of them world titles again.
We don't know what the situation with is Charlo going to move up, but from your point of view, are you aiming for that Charlo? Because obviously that is the one big fight out there for the title.
Yeah, of course. If I get in a position to fight as a mandatory, then he has to fight. But at the moment, I'm not in a mandatory position, so I'll try and get myself into one of them positions. But if the belts become vacant, I'll get a choice, because I'm number 2 in the WBO. And 3 in the WBC, and Tszyu number 2 in the WBC, so I get a choice of either one.
Tszyu's another name that's been bandied about with yourself. Do you think we could potentially see that fight? Because I think name value, certainly in this country, that would be a huge fight.
Yeah, it would, and obviously that's been spoken about for a while now, so I think Tszyu's the same. He wants to fight me to get a position to fight for the world title, but now he's in that position, so he's not going to risk fighting me next when he can fight for the world title. He wins his world title or whatever it may be, I'm sure I'll fight him down the line.
So do you think we've just got to see what Charlo does to see how all the titles play out and how you can kind of position yourself most wisely?
Yeah, definitely. If he fights Tszyu, I'm next in line for the WBO. If Tszyu wins, I'm mandatory for that. It's going to be interesting, but we'll wait and see.
100%, and just a couple more, Liam. Obviously, we see the announcement that we're actually going to be getting Triple G versus Canelo 3. Canelo, someone you've obviously fought before. What's your opinions on this fight?
I think Canelo wins, and wins well, to be honest with you. Golovkin's kind of starting to look old, but I'd love to see Golovkin maybe win it, because I thought he won the first one, but I feel Canelo wins, and he wins well.
And AJ Usyk obviously got announced at the second fight out in Saudi. First of all, what's your thoughts on fighters fighting out in Saudi, Liam?
Just the same as fighting anywhere else, really. If they pay the money and get the crowds, then so be it. It's just another country. It's like going to Monte Carlo, it's like going to the States, I don't know, but I don't see what the big fuss is about. If they're paying the money to host it, then so be it.
Joshua's now gone to Robert Garcia. They're moving forward with Garcia, Angel Fernandez. Do you think that's a good move?
Yeah, I feel Garcia's a good move. I don't know about Angel Fernandez because he was there last time. I feel just to play one coach and his assistants. I think that was the downfall last time. I think Joshua moans a little bit about too many voices, but you know, you're employed 3 different coaches: Rob McCracken, Angel Garcia, and somebody else. But I think Robert Garcia is a very, very good coach, and I think he'll work wonders for Joshua, to be honest.
Do you think that could be the difference in such a short space of time?
Yeah, maybe. I think he just needs selling now, Joshua. You know, you've got to stick it right on Usyk. You make sure you use your size, and he never really done that last time, and Usyk was still marked up to fuck. You know what I mean? So I think Joshua can win, but I think he has to do the right game plan.
And last one, any updates on your brother Callum? When is he out next? We know he's positioned well with light heavyweight.
Yeah, he's on the Joshua bill. Yeah, and final eliminator of the WBC.
Fantastic. Liam, congratulations on your new deal. Hopefully see you in the ring very soon in a big fight, and speak to you again soon.
Thank you, Sammy.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.